Ooh. Hi. Hello. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am just going to hop on for a minute. I have started the show Sirens on Netflix. Has anyone else started it? I thought it was about mermaids. It's not. I'm hooked. Nothing really happens, and yet I'm hooked. Is anyone else watching it? It's just really good and weird and good. Hello, everyone. I have everyone in bed. I have Cooper bathed in bed. Harbor and Winnie bathed in bed. Whoop, whoop. Sawyer unbathed, angry at me and in his room. Still a win. Listen, all you hear is my broken dryer. Yeah, my dryer is broken, but such is life. I was gonna say happy Sunday night, but it is Monday. This is my two middle ones. Their last week of school is this week, so they have Harvey has a field trip tomorrow, and I'm volunteering, so I'm going with. I try to volunteer for all my kids' field trips. It's one of my goals. I don't work in an office, so I try to volunteer. So when I did work in an office, I couldn't. And now that I don't, it's important to me, so I always try to throw my hat in to volunteer. So I'm volunteering tomorrow. And then I'm actually going to bring Harbor in just for an ear check. And I know most of you know this, but my 6-year-old has chronic lung issues. Just chronic. And we know this. He's always on nebs and always and if we don't catch it quite fast enough, it goes into his ears. So I want to go. I'm going to bring him in tomorrow. Like, he's not feverish, nothing like that, not contagious, but I just want to bring him in to get his ear just to make sure. Because he's kind of a go kid, and he doesn't want to complain because I think he thinks that he doesn't get to do fun stuff. So I just want to make sure that we know he's healthy. So we're going to do that tomorrow. He has a baseball game tomorrow night. I think it's going to be canceled. It's supposed to rain. Sawyer has 3 days of school this week, and he's so excited. Like, it's all like track and field day and that sort of stuff. So he's stoked. Cooper has 2 weeks left. I do not think that he will make it the whole 2 weeks, but we will see if he does. I need him to go to school tomorrow because I'm chaperoning the field trip, and I need him to go to school on Thursday because I have to go to mass with my 2 middle boys, who's one's now down here. So and I know this probably doesn't make sense if you don't have a child with super high anxiety and OCD. He's never made it fully to the end of a school year. This is the longest that he's made it successfully. We're so proud of his progress, but we also don't want to push it too far. So we'll see how he does the rest of the week. And then next Monday, there's a field trip for the 8th grade at his school, the whole 8th grade. And they're going to a place called Valley Fair, which is like your stereotypical amusement park, rides, roller coasters, sun, heat, not Cooper's jam at all. So I'm going to keep him home on Monday. Oh, hey, Sauce. Hey, Amy. And then, I'm trying to think. Sawyer has a baseball tournament all weekend. We do have an otoscope. We do have one. And I looked in it, and I don't always trust myself. Hey, Sawyer, can you head on up, or what do you need? Creepy. watching you everywhere you go. I'll be watching you. Sawyer, please stop. We had Winnie's birthday this weekend. My little girl turned 4. Oh, you guys, she's... Can I say, I had a very hard parenting weekend. I want to be clear. Oh my God, this kid's creeping out. He's like, emerges like a vampire at night. Like once the kids are asleep. This is my friend Adrian and Carrie told me this about teenagers, that they come at night. And it is true. Hey Sawyer, can you head up to your room, dude? Me too. Yeah. Good night. Hey Rachel. Yeah, so when he turned 4, we had just a little birthday party. Where's
the birthday cake?
In the garage. Fridge.
You get it.
No, I'm not getting it. Okay, can you go away, please?
Okay.
Winnie, so distracted with this person like staring at me. It's so creepy. Be quiet. The babies are sleeping.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, but I was so we had a little party for her, and I'll be honest, I sort of had like a low moment. She is 4 and she is still not a consistently good sleeper, and it makes me feel like just a little bit like a failure. Like I don't know why she doesn't sleep. She seems to have like she talks in her sleep. So last night Jamie slept in the same room as her the night before because we were at the cabin, so we sort of kind of like whatever, lots of bed movement. And she talks in her sleep. She'll be like, "The mermaid is flying," and I'm like, "Winnie." It's so bizarre. Like none of my other kids have ever talked in their sleep. She talks in her sleep. She's also very emotional. I don't know if my 3 boys have never been emotional. She cries a lot, and she's just very, very different than my boys, which, what, Sawyer?
Can you get it when you're done?
Nope, just walk through the garage and open the fridge door and take out the birthday cake.
I'm gonna do all that.
Then go away.
Can you do it when you're done?
Yep, sure, absolutely.
Good.
Oh my gosh. It has been a long day. Let me just say, just for fun, 3 things that are really hard with parenting for me right now. 1, parenting all 4 of my children to their needs. An autistic teenager, a smart aleck tween, an insane 6-year-old, and an emotional 4-year-old. I feel like I am pulled in 1 million directions. Let me give an example. On Saturday, my 12-year-old wanted to go fishing with me, and all I wanted to do was fish with him. 100%. All I wanted to do. And my daughter had a bit of a fever, and she just wanted me. And so I said, "Sawyer, Dad's going to take you fishing. You're still going to get on the lake. You're going to have a great time, but I can't go." And he was like, "It's always something with you." I'm like, "I would love to go fishing with you, but I have a sick baby." I don't know. I just feel like it's always something. Always something. Parenting feels a lot like just like little bits of failure all the time. And the older they get, they remind you. They tell you. For real. They don't hold back. It's just a lot of criticism. A lot of criticism flying my way. But, I don't know. Parenting's hard. I'm having a ice cold ginger ale, just FYI. It's so good. I want to talk a little bit about also too so just to speak to the people who have a child with a disability. I feel like our world is getting smaller as Cooper gets older. And I honestly thought, and so just to kind of go back to the beginning, I mean, he's been diagnosed with autism for close to 12 years now. I mean, we've been living this autism life for a long time. And a lot of things have gotten easier. I want to fully admit that. A lot of parts have gotten easier. He can communicate much better, so much better now. He can, just to list different things. He sleeps better. He can use the toilet independently. I could list so many different things that have just been great improvements. But you can't overlook, and this is what's hitting my husband and I pretty hard right now, is that he's 14 and he can't be in a house alone. He can't be really on the floor alone. He can't be left alone. He can't make himself food. He can't bathe himself. He can't dress himself. All these different parts. And I think in the day-to-day, you just do it. You just do it, right? I mean, if you're a caregiver or a parent or, you just do it. You don't even think. It's part of your routine. Every morning we dress Cooper. Every morning we make his meds. Every morning we make his food. He has to walk hand to hand to the bus. We're like, my 12-year-old can fully dress himself. A lot of times he wants to make his own lunch. So many different things. He can do his hair. He can he can independently do his homework, right? And so in the day-to-day, you don't think about it, but for some reason it's hitting my husband and I right now a lot, and it's coming up a lot. And I think it's because all of our friends had, I don't know what how to manage at school alone means. All of our friends had kids the same age. Thank you, Kim. And their worlds are it's going to put sorry. Thank you, Kim. You're so sweet. Goodbye. We see it a lot. Maybe it just screams louder at us now. Like, our friends are going out. They're doing things. They're leaving their kids home alone. Their kids are able to babysit and watch themselves. And, I still can't run into a gas station really with Cooper. And again, in the day-to-day, you don't think about it. But then all of a sudden it will scream at you. Nope, Cooper has not gotten a new phone yet. We have to wait till next week to get him a new phone. Tonight he typed this sentence to me, and he pressed the button so it could say it on his AAC device, and it said something like, I'm not going to get it exactly right, but it was like, Cooper, mom, road trip, best friend. And it hit me. We are Cooper's whole world. And it's such a double-edged sword, because the progress he's made is unbelievable. And then it's like, I thought his world would open up as he got older. I really, really did. And it hasn't happened. It hasn't. And I don't see it happening. And I'm not saying that in a negative way or a lazy way or I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. So, and I don't know how to make it happen. Cooper just doesn't develop bonds with other people. I don't know. Those of you that have tweens or teens that are similar to Cooper, have they developed relationships with other people? Like Sawyer's close with his coach and he's close with family and, different people. Cooper loves people. Like he loves his cousin Dylan and he loves certain people, but he wouldn't spend any time with them, if that makes sense. He still gets his needs 100% met by Jamie and I. And so it's like, I wonder if I should have someone do more of his cares. But I don't know. I don't even know if that would do anything. Like, I don't think he's going to develop a bond with them. I do not think that Cooper would like a camp like Amos does. Not saying we wouldn't try it. I don't think that he would like it. He does not like... I know that it doesn't come across online, I think. I think people have ideas of from what I share. But Cooper's a really rigid guy. And he really, honestly, only wants to watch his iPad, technology. We stretch him, and he loves going in the boat. That's new. He enjoys going to maybe like a train depot, but I think he doesn't come through online. He'll go and he will walk through as fast as he can and he's done. So people are always like, did he love Thomas the Train? Did he love that? And I think they want this like Cooper's a really, really rigid guy. And so, like, we had some scuffles tonight. We had kind of a hard night. He actually, sitting over in front of me is this DVD player. He goes on these technology hunts and he like goes through all the closets and the cupboards in the house and he looks for things. And he brought out this old DVD player. I don't know why, you can't tell me. But so, that's, one of the reasons why we don't travel. A, we can't get him on an airplane. But B, there's really nothing that he enjoys doing. So I think I don't know how to stretch him beyond that. So I remember going to this, like early on when he was diagnosed, I went to this seminar on autism and different things. And there was this mom who had a teen at the time, and she was saying that her son developed this hobby in his teen years. And I remember just praying that Cooper would get a hobby. And I know that some of you may or may not believe me. Cooper does not have a hobby. I can't think of one thing that he really enjoys doing besides watching his iPad. And I wish I could change it. Like, we're not really a tech family. We are very much an outdoor family. Before we had kids, we were constantly hiking, boating, fishing, camping. And then Cooper just, through our world, turned it upside down. We have memories of bringing him camping as a baby, and he just screamed. He still screams. He hates it. He hates the outdoors. And that's fine. We honor that. We honor that he doesn't like the outdoors. But we do try to stretch him. So we're like, why don't you come sit in the boat while we do this? And he will. Why don't you come, go for a ride? Why don't you, A, B, C, D, E. But no hobbies have developed. And I think that's probably a piece of it that really makes me angsty for the future, because right now he's in, Yeah, the whole untethering thing is very different with a Jack versus a Cooper. So Jack is verbal. Jack is able to work a job. Jack is able to go to college. Cooper will live in a group home. Cooper will most likely not work a job. So untethering is phenomenal, but I think we need to also shine light on the fact that Cooper will need 100% care for the rest of his life. So a child like Jack can set his own alarm and get to class, set his alarm and he got his own job. So just remember that, and I say this for parents like me who feel guilty because they can't untether. There's no untethering. I will be managing Cooper's care for the rest of my life. And so I always try to draw that distinction. When you think of Adrian's son Amos, Carrie's son Jack, my son Cooper, just different need levels, and sometimes I'll feel guilty that we won't achieve those things, and that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, every child is different. I would love if Cooper could work. Adrian and I talk about this non-stop. Can her son Amos work? Could Cooper work? I can't see right now at 14, it will and may change. I can't see Cooper doing anything for more than 10 minutes. I cannot see him doing anything for more than 10 minutes. Now, do we want to stretch that to 20 or 30? Yeah. Are we going to try and do everything we can? Yep. Independence is the goal, and independence looks different for every person. He does not ride horses anymore. He may again. We switched to outdoor OT, which starts in a couple weeks. Yeah, we all three are very different from each other. But yeah, and I know that parents out there understand, it's scary to think about when school's done. It is. Now, yes, there are day programs. Of course there's day programs. Will Cooper want to go to a day program? I know many adults with disabilities that don't want to. And do we force him? He's his own person. I think that's part of the conversation that's not talked about. That would be very interesting to have a conversation about. My friend Amanda Owen, her brother is in his 40s, and I met him. He has a disability, and I met him, and his mom, their mom, and he did not do school after 18. He didn't want to, and they couldn't make him. He didn't want to. I just think that's interesting. It's not talked about. I for sure want Cooper to go to school till 22. To be clear. Will he want to? I don't know. I don't know if he will. He likes to be social. He just doesn't like to do things. His happiest place is on my couch, our couch. I always joke that on his best day, he'd get 100 steps and no more. He just wants to lay around. Cooper can do simple puzzles. I was just at the high school touring the program where he's going to go, and they had 1,000-piece, a big puzzle. And they said they have one student who likes it. I would love if Cooper liked harder puzzles. That would be awesome. Yeah. He does want, the thing that he likes to talk about the most now, he wants to go to Michigan City, Indiana. He wants to go to the Duluth Depot to see Thomas the Train, which for the first time in 10 years isn't coming. I haven't told him yet. He's going to be sad. They just canceled for some reason. And he wants to go on the Amtrak and to a water park for his birthday. So like he has plans and we try to honor his plans. We definitely do. Now, if we could get him into a restaurant, if we could get him into things that the other kids want to do, baseball games, and that's the goal. That's the goal. My dream is that, and this is my dream, is that after Cooper graduates and is done with his program, that he wants to do something with me. So we could, Cooper likes puzzles, but he likes like 20-piece puzzles. 20-piece. But my goal is that, or my dream is that he could do my day with me. So let's just say, and I'm making this up, let's just say my day was going to the library, the post office, out to lunch. Just imagine I'm 75 and that's my day. Volunteering, whatever. As of right now, he couldn't. Like he couldn't do those things, but my goal is that he can. So we go volunteer, we go to the post office, we go to lunch. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do, to stretch him too. But for whatever reason today, our world is feeling very small. And I wish it wasn't. And so I just posted my supporter group. I put a link below for my supporter group that I love. I pinned it. If you felt alone today, I totally understand. I was there. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a room screaming. Cooper's OCD is so bad. He is constantly stripping beds and shoving things in cupboards. And he actually took apart our bed at the cabin. He went underneath it and wouldn't let anything be underneath it. And he took up the bar that was holding it up. In my car, everything has to be in the glove compartment. I found my coffee mug and my charger and everything. It's exhausting. He won't let me have floor mats in the car. It's exhausting. It just wears me down. So you're not alone. You are not alone. I'm living it too. I try to share the positive and the joyful, but just so you know, it's hard a lot of the time. And today it was very hard. Very, very hard. Okay, I'm going to watch an episode of Sirens and go to bed. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for being here. Happy Memorial Day. I hope you have a wonderful night. Okay, bye.